Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. We're just going to do some league matches today. Everything is still trying to work through everything. I have a pretty good grasp on the Tropical Plate. A lot of you asked about the Phantom Plate. And the Phantom Plate is going to be really difficult for me to do a video on because you have to have 3 of the same type in a game from your opponent in order for it to do the surround. If I'm understanding the plate correctly, and there's just no way for me to know if I'm going to face an opponent with 3 of the same type in a match. So I'm almost wondering if the Phantom Plate is not really worth using. That's my initial thought. I will keep looking into this and looking at it more and trying to figure out where it fits into everything. I can't find a use for it at the moment, but it's new. I haven't looked at it in depth, so we will get to that. There's so many new Pokemon we got to get into, so we will do that as well. We've got some time though, guys. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open this locked rainbow booster. I'm guaranteed a rare or higher, and all I'm going to get is a rare, which is a Whimsicott. Swallow and his underling. So nothing good at all there, actually. Not really impressed with any of that. I will go in and clear out space. See, I've got plenty of all that nonsense. I'm so broke on my coins that I have not even like I have 5 swallows now, and I can't phase them away because I don't want to waste the coins on it. What was I going to do? I was going to go in here, and I haven't forgotten about my water deck, guys. We're still plugging away on my water deck, so I'm going to drop my common into my Wartortle. And then we're going to just sell off those ingots because I need ingots. I need the coins. So 3,600 will definitely come in handy. And I'm torn here. Do I pop open a booster pack for... You know what? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I could pop open another booster pack. They give out so many of the coins right now that if you didn't have enough to get all your sextuple packs, or if you still want more booster packs, just log in every day. You're getting, I think you got 50 coins today. I think you're getting 50 more tomorrow. So there'll be plenty of time. I'm going to jump into a league match. This is a team that I kind of put together with Cynical over on Discord, and Cynical is on my Indigo League team, and it's worked out okay so far. I'm still trying to learn it. Quite honestly, the problem that I'm having with these new Pokemon is not their utility, because their utilities are really good. It's the fact that my normal league team is so strong and has chain levels on everything, and I know how it works. So I'm having a hard time getting away from it. Moving on from there. What we've got here is a dark tropical team. There's no respins here. Nobody here can affect a status. So my dark and my tropical may not really come into play. But if you're going to... And I'm seeing so much of this right now. Let me know, are you guys seeing a lot of this? Where if you pull a runner out to one of these points over here, they are just rushing and attacking without a care in the world. I personally don't understand that strategy. Even if you win, I still bring out another 3 MP Pokemon. I don't know, but I'll take the free win, so thank you. I don't even know what my opponent's name was. And we're just going to jump back into another match. I don't understand that strategy. Maybe if you have Latios or Latios, where they're very strong runners, just coming out and try to blow away. But with my Umbreon, I think I have an over 50% chance, or about a 50% chance, to either roll a Toxic or spin into a Dodge. I don't know. Anyway, I don't get it, so maybe you guys can help me out. If you're a Mad Rusher, and that's what I'll call him, a Mad Rusher. Oh, nice. This will be a good one to test out our deck with. Let me know in the comments. Why do you do the Mad Rush? Let me know below. This should be interesting because he's got 3 runners. Ghastly, who's just more of an annoyance than a threat, and Reuniclus. In theory, I should fare well against this deck. Let's see how it plays out, though, because that's always kind of the key there. I think Greninja is a good matchup against Mew. So I have, he's up to shenanigans already. We're just going to head towards our goal. I have 2 dark types in Greninja and Umbreon, and the Dark Energy Plate, which we'll get to at some point. Now, just a point to make here, if you are going against a Ghastly, and you can't put a surround on your goal, because Ghastly can't be surrounded, he'll still cap your goal. Just keep that in mind, especially if we have a Ghost Gym coming up in the near future. Something to keep in mind there. And then he's going to bring out his Reuniclus. So what we'll do is, I'm trying to remember which one of these. He can cover Reuniclus. That's a pretty good counter right there. And then more pressure coming out. We'll take Zapdos and cover up that. But yeah, so if you see a bunch of Ghastlies running around, just be aware of that. Everything else that I have here is covered by the Tropical Plate. I've got the 2 flying types in Zapdos and Rayquaza, which I don't use Rayquaza ever. I think this might be the first deck, or maybe the second deck I've ever put him into. So definitely trying something different. Thank you, Greninja. I appreciate you just knocking back a dodge right off the bat. So what we're going to do is we're going to invoke our Dark Energy first in case Greninja gets knocked out here. And what that's going to do is it's going to prevent him from going to the Poke Center. He's just going to go to the bench, in case you didn't know. And then probably my next turn, quite honestly, is... That's not going to be a winning spin for him. But that is okay, because I'm actually going to... what do I want to do? I'm actually just going to drop my Tropical Plate, my Tropical Energy here, to stop the respins. I know that Reuniclus can make Umbreon respin, but I can always cover that, go back up, and then he won't be able to respin. So I think that was the right play there. And then we're just going to press forward there. I don't see an immediate threat to anything. Not worried about Mew taking out Zapdos. Kind of not worried about Mew knocking out Umbreon, although gold onto my purple would be a knockout, and then I could just slide over Sceptile. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go for this. And I got the dodge. Very fortunate spin there. And then Ghastly, still sitting on the bench. What do I want to do here? I think I can just hop over there. Kind of force his hand a little bit. He may bring the Reuniclus over there and try to go for this round here, but if he moves that Reuniclus, I'll get this round on the Greninja. He might just choose to keep fighting my... oh, so there he goes. He's going to try to respin into his Confuse, which he's going to get. But at the same time, let me think about this for a sec. Does he have a gold block? He does not. So if I just slide to there, I think he has to just attack me again. If I roll purple, I win. Okay, but he got the Confuse Ray, so that's not going to work out well for him in the end. And victory number 2. So you can see the Tropical Plate is huge against Reuniclus, and we did the video on that one already, so we already knew that. Came in handy there. I'm wondering if the Dark Energy, and here's the thing, Rayquaza actually might be, I'm going to jump into one more. I think we've got time. Yeah. Rayquaza might be overkill on this deck because he has Break Energy as well, so I may not actually need that because I am running the Dark Energy. If I went up against a Deoxys team, where I'm at, I don't see many Deoxys teams. And if you're in the lower ranks, and I'll say where I'm at, if you're where I'm at or lower, you're probably not running into a whole lot of Deoxys teams. Maybe some partial Deoxys teams. But as you can see, I'm getting paired up with 23 and 24, and there's a lot of creativity in these decks. A lot of unique Pokemon. I think if we've seen any of these in either of the first 2 matches, it would have been the Moltres, but I don't even think so. So I think in 3 games, we've seen maybe 16 different, or not 16, was it 6 times 3 is 18. So maybe 18 different Pokemon minus the 3, so maybe it was 16. Maybe we have seen 16 different Pokemon in 3 different matches, which is great for the health of the game. And it creates interesting battles. You can't, and what this goes to prove is you can't really build a deck to try to counter one type of opponent because there's so many different types of opponents that you could run into. You have to have a well-rounded deck. So he's going to do the little Shuppet thing there, which is fine. He probably should have, if he was going to run the Shuppet trap wall, he should have put Magmortar on one of these corners, because then when I go to hop over like that, his Magmortar has a chance of knocking them both out with the Flame Gun. And I do believe I want to do that switch. Didn't really work out for him in that case. I haven't used the Rizian a whole lot, but I gotta say he's quite dangerous with his abilities. What do I want to do here though? I definitely think. Wait, oh, I can't walk over Shuppet? That's interesting. I thought I could go over people as long as they weren't flying types. I'm just going to go ahead and bring out Rayquaza. Let me look at his thing again if I can. Can move over non-flying type Pokemon. Well, Shuppet is not a flying type Pokemon. We're going to just go ahead and scoot out of the way in case he wants to trigger that. And if he does flame my Sceptile there, not overly concerned about it, simply because I can drop Tropical Energy to remove that status. So while I'm not going against any respins, the Tropical Energy does work as a nice full heal, if you will. Maybe we can get the knockout here. No boost. Oh, I know I can't get over him because of Vibrava's passive. Okay, that makes sense. I'm tracking now. I think I'm just going to bring in Umbreon. Just wanted to make sure that when I do approach, oh, I can't approach there. Okay. And I don't have a hurdle jump. I don't know what my best play is going to be here. I think we're just going to double chance and try to get rid of Shuppet here. It took me a couple plays to realize why I couldn't hop over Shuppet. Oh, look, we need to capitalize on this miss. Nice. I will do videos on Virizion and Sceptile. They will come. We've got a lot to get into with this new banner pack. So just stay tuned for those. I just kind of want to play some league matches to show just kind of what's going on in the game right now. Maybe the health of the game. This was a bad move by him, I believe. He's going to be able to jump onto his goal from there. I probably would not have attacked myself right there. Don't know that that was the right play. I probably could double chance and attack as Moltres over here with Sceptile. It's a possibility. I'm really working on not attacking as much. I find that when I get trigger happy, if you will, I end up losing a lot of rank. Ooh. Did we get lucky? No. That was too bad. But, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take his entry point here. We can either go for the Surround of Moltres next, or we can start moving forward with Greninja. Maybe I should have just back attacked onto Vibrava. I do need to be careful of Vibrava. If I let him get over too close to my goal, that would be bad. This is bad news if he doesn't win this. Oh, man, that was close. All right, well, I do have the full heal, the max revive. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to bring back Virizion, and like I said, this is a newer deck. And I kind of forgot that I had that. I should have brought him out sooner. That would have been the better play. He's got a hurdle jump. I could be in a little trouble. That might have been a bad play, because now I can't get back to my goal. That was a bad play. And he's going to do the hurdle jump, probably right into there. And we knew that that was a bad play. So how do we fix our bad play? Well, there's nothing we can do. That was a really bad play on my part. Wasn't thinking clearly. Ooh, do I want to just switch places with him? I can't remember where we are on the board. Yeah, we'll just take the switch. I can't remember where I am on the board. Okay, so that did work out. Now he'll just come down here would be my guess. Which is fine. Gives us an opportunity to kind of defend. We are going to have to knock out Magmortar here. If I was in control and I made two misplays by not bringing out my Virizion earlier, and then allowing him to threaten my goal. See, if he gets his Flame Gun, it's going to knock out both of them, which is going to be really bad. Kind of scrambling on the back end there now. Can't press forward. It's actually a pretty good matchup in Kid lest we miss. Time to refocus. I'm starting to get myself into some trouble here, so it's time to really refocus on what it is that I'm doing. When honestly, the way that the board was early, this game should be over already. I definitely allowed him to switch the momentum on me and put me in a defensive state, and there was no need for that because I did have the board presence earlier to prevent such happenings from going down. Step you up. Leafeon's is going to be a tough monster in the potential in the gym coming up because his ability to move through other grass Pokemon. I did play a game where I had an all grass deck and my opponent brought out Leafeon and to here, and then I opened with a grass type to here, and he just walked straight over into here, and I was like, whoops. And all I had were grass types, so I couldn't even step over in front of my goal to protect it. Nice Greninja coming up with a pretty clutch spin right there. He might have tried to suicide him. Now he's going to have to move his Vibrava. I guess he could backtrack with Leafeon, which he decides to do. I'm actually going to, let me see if I'm actually going to do that. I feel like Rayquaza can hold his own against Magmortar. My concern is, and the reason why I don't necessarily want to use Rayquaza as a goalie is because of Fly. And so what I might do, I might need a Pokemon Switch plate in this deck to get Rayquaza deeper into his territory. I think Rayquaza is more of an attacker. I don't necessarily think he's much for a defender. Now, well, he's a flying type, and I don't have a hurdle jump. See, the dumb me would have been, I would have just moved him over to go, hey, I can hop into his goal in the next one and get surround killed, and that would have been terrible. So, but I thought that went through. Okay. I'm just going to leave Umbreon back here as the goalie. Try to take advantage of Rayquaza's offensive abilities. I think I'm going to go. I'll see what happens over here. He seems to want to attack him. Where, actually? Dang it. Again, I'm still learning these Pokemon, and that was a bad play. Had I taken Virizion over here, I could have attacked his goal, and with the possibility of getting the swap spot with Leafeon. So another misplay on my part. He's going to set up the Shuppet trap. I believe this is a decent chance of something terrible happening. It was an unfortunate. Because I never use Rayquaza, he's level 1 or level 2. I guess he's level 2 at this point. We have to protect our goal. That'll work. So a couple misplays, and you can see how quickly one or two little misplays can completely swing the momentum of the game and of the match here. I was in a really good spot. I had basically a switch place and didn't take advantage of it. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Shuppet here. If I land on blue, I can hop over him, which was ideal. I'm gonna need my Zapdos and my Umbreon to just kind of hold things down over there. At this point, I could go for the Surround. That might be risky, considering I could not get back to my goal if I needed to. I could have gone for the Surround with Zapdos on Shuppet. I chose not to because if I do that and then he attacks here, I can't get back to my goal. And we are going to take Greninja out here. And then we'll attack Vibrava on the next turn. I'm not worried about Shuppet knocking out Greninja. Okay. Well, we need a gold onto his purple. Not the right spin at all. I could have covered his goal, but neither one of these two can knock out Moltres. So I don't know what good it would have done, and I only have 36 seconds left. At this point, we kind of have to go on the offensive. This wasn't a well-played game by me. I'm going to go ahead and admit it. Definitely should have done better. Now we're going to go and get stopped by Vibrava. Just looking for the knockout here. Man, we needed that with Greninja. We needed him to land on purple with Greninja. He keeps running out Shuppet. I guess he's thinking he can attack with Moltres and knock one of these two out and then get the easy surround with Shuppet. I guess is what he's thinking. That's probably why he's setting him up there. I'm gonna go in here, and if I get put to sleep, that's pretty much game over, which did not happen. Really wish Greninja was sitting right there. Could have come around here, gotten the easy surround. We do have a gold attack here though, so we can beat. Okay. That worked out well. And we do have a gold attack on Sceptile if he happens to roll his purple. We could still take this match. No, okay, that's just a wait. We can deal with that. Only 17 seconds though, so we can't play around anymore. We're gonna need a knockout blow. And it's gonna take, unfortunately, 2 consecutive healthy spins. Nope. And that's gonna turn him into miss. At level 5, he won't have a miss. I don't have him at level 5. That's probably going to be the end of the game for us because he has such a huge white piece that spins over into, and now we're in a world of hurt. We were kind of in trouble anyways with both them getting confused by Brava. Greninja not knocking him out with the gold attack early was bad for us. And then we haven't been able to land a gold against his purple. We'll bring Rayquaza up here, see if Rayquaza can't come through clutch. That's not even a good matchup for him. I don't know why he would bother to try to take that. I guess I could always roll miss. And we're just going to start trying to knock people out here. 1 for 1. 9 seconds left. This has been a long game. We need probably another gold. Probably gonna need like 7 straight gold spins by Rayquaza. There we go. Well, now I'm burned. Which is terrible. I don't know. I could really use that tropical energy plate at this point in time to cure everybody. But here we go. We're gasping at straws at this point. I don't know if I've ever had Sceptile land on his gold move. It's always blue or 3 seconds left. Then I lost my worst attack. Maybe, just maybe, if we get another fly, drop in there, get the double surround. It's probably not going to work out. Really bad game by us. We definitely should have won this one a lot sooner. Time up loss. So there you go. We went 2 games winning and 1 game loss for today. That's going to do it for this installment. Man, losing 37 rank is not cool. Like I said, I'll work on the other stuff. We will put videos out on the new Pokemon. Just not ready to do that yet. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And until next time.